Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. This is Property Management 101, and today I'll be reviewing two books that have some great principles and practices that apply to the property management industry. This is the first book review that I'm doing for one of these videos on this channel. This is a new format to this channel, and this is something that I'll be doing for future book reviews as well. What I'm going to be doing is finding a book that has principles that apply very well to the property management industry. I'll be releasing at least one book review a month for a period of time. Some of these videos I may be reviewing up to 3 or 4 books, and some of these reviews I'll be reviewing as few as one book in the video. This video will apply to anyone that works in the property management industry, regardless of your position or asset type that you work in. The first book that I'll be reviewing today is How to Win Friends and Influence People by Carnegie. This book is a fantastic book to make great first impressions and really win over people quickly. This book has taught me personally a lot about different situations that really apply to the property management industry, how to handle an upset resident or how to manage employees are some of the two big areas that I think this book really applies well to. One of my favorite quotes in this book, in section 8 in part 3, it really talks about something that I think really applies to everyone very well in the property management industry. And the quote is, "Try honestly to see things from other people's point of view." I feel this is extremely helpful when we're dealing with upset residents or difficult employees. The second book that I'll be reviewing today is How to Talk to Anyone with 92 Little Tips for Big Success in Relationships by Leil. Lowndes. This book is another great book that really has a lot of the similar principles to the first book I mentioned, and that's part of the reason why I want to include them together in today's video. Both these books are fantastic with dealing with relationships, difficult residents. One of the things I really like about this book that I think is the layout of it. There's 92 little chapters with one chapter per each little tip and trick that this book gives you, which I think is really well laid out and gives you an example of how to apply this trick and tip to any one of these practices that I mentioned. So it's really easy read. I love the format of this book. And I think this book, one of the things I really enjoy about this book is it helps you, I really feel, with an executive level, whether it be an ownership group or some executives at a company. I think this book really applies well to that dynamic. If you work, for example, in the single family side of the industry, you may have a direct contact and communication with an ownership group or an owner. And this book is really great for learning how to handle some of those situations, how to make a really great first impression, and also how to communicate at a high level. This book is fantastic for that. One of the things that I really enjoy about this book that I think applies well to the property management industry is tip number 65 is how to get what you want with timing. And I think that applies very well to our industry as far as communication. Again, I'll post both of the links to purchase these books in the video description. And if you've not already done so, please watch my disclosure video as well as my why I do this video. And if you enjoyed this video and found this video helpful, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on those notifications for future book reviews. Happy leasing!